Hi, this is Mrs. Shope. Today our objective is to be able to find the volume of a cylinder. So before we start, you need to have your calculator pulled up. So go to Canvas and from the home page, pull up your calculator so you have that out. Right. As we start, we're going to review how to find the volume of a rectangular prism. Remember, when we find volume, we're measuring the space inside. So I want to know what fits in this box. Well, the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism is length times width times height. So all I have to do is take 11 times 5 times 4. So with our calculators, if we take 11 times 5 times 4, we'll get 220 cubic inches. The reason the label for volume is cubic inches is because we're measuring what fits on the inside. That means 220 little cubes, 1 inch long, 1 inch wide, 1 inch tall, 220 of those will fit on the space inside. Right. Today our focus is on volume of cylinders. So what I need you to do is write this in your notes so you have your formula. The formula for the volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h. So to find the volume on your problems today and big ideas, you're going to do pi r squared h. All right, let's do a couple examples. So on number 1, we have a cylinder. A cylinder is the shape of a can. To find the volume, first we write our formula, volume equals pi r squared h. Right? Now, we're going to use the pi button today. I know sometimes we put in 3.14, but when we do our big ideas assignment today, they want us to use the pi button on our calculator, and I'll show you how to do this in just a minute. So we're going to take the pi button times the radius squared. R is the radius. Do you think 8 meters is the radius here? No, 8 meters is the diameter. So remember, when you have a circle, the distance all the way across is the diameter. The distance halfway across is your radius. So we got to find the radius. If the diameter is 8, the radius would be half of 8, it would be 4. So I've got to do 4 to the second because I'm squaring the radius. Then I'm going to multiply by the height. How tall is this cylinder? 9. All right, so this is what we're doing in our calculator. So I want you to watch how you do this in your calculator so that you will get your answers correct. So what I do on my calculator is I have to hit the pi button, which is right here. Here's your pi button. Then you gotta multiply by 4, and this little button says a to the second. That will square your 4, and then you multiply by 9. And it looks like we're getting 452.389. So if I go back, my answer was 452.389, and there were some more numbers. Your directions today, let me see, 452.3, let me make sure I get this right, 8, 9, and some more numbers. Your directions today are going to say round to the tenths place. So here's your tenths place right behind the decimal point. If I look to the right, if that next number is 5 or higher, we go up. So since it's an 8, I make the 4, or the 3 a 4. I make it go up 1. What's in front stays the same. What's behind it drops off. You don't make them zeros. Your label would be meters cubed, or cubic meters. All right, do number 2 with me. So we have a cylinder. It's a can. We're going to find the volume. We're measuring the space on the inside. Here's our formula. So first you're going to write volume equals pi r squared h. All right, now we're going to use the pi button today, not 3.14. Remember, r is the radius. Do you think 7 is the radius? Yes, because the radius goes halfway across. So we'll have 7 to the second, and h is the height. Well, it's laying on its side, but the height is 14. Okay, pull up your calculator and practice this. Take the pi button times 7 to the second times 14. All right, see if you're getting 2,155.13256. All right, we're going to round this to the tenths. Remember, right behind the decimal point is the tenths. If I look to the right, the next number tells me to round up or down. Well, if it's a 4 or less, I round down. So since it's a 3, I'm rounding down. What I do when I round down is keep it the same. The 1 stays a 1, the 2,155 stays the same. What's behind it drops off. And my label would be centimeters cubed. Yes. All right, so hopefully you're doing well on this. This is a review. We've done it earlier in the year, but we're reviewing for iLearn coming up. If you need additional help, I would go back and watch the video again to make sure you understand. All right, give me a 1, 2, or 3. 3 means you really get this. 1 means you're lost. You could be a 2 in the middle. All right, your assignment today is in Big Ideas. You're going to go to Big Ideas 8-1 and do numbers 3 to 11. Have a good day.